traders, what a week. Wow. Thought I would do a little trading insights video just to kind of recap some of my thoughts from the prior week and how it basically proved pretty good timing. And where we go from here, I will discuss with members in the morning. But for right now, let's revisit my thesis from last weekend, which was broken markets. I had warned also, not just for clients, but also on Twitter even, that the latest rate volatility spike is about to leak into equity volatility land. So I wrote that specifically, and that was the Friday before last. So the week going, the last weekend, if you will. I'm doing this on a Sunday night, February 28th. So that was the premise for going short, and in particular, big tech. I was very dubious about NASDAQ, and in particular had said that I thought the reflation trade, energy, and airlines and such had another week to go before that they would soften. But I was very bearish on Apple even the week prior, and then waiting for a signal on Microsoft and Tesla and Zoom and Qualcomm, and basically added those to my short list for clients in my Chase Slack channel. I basically post my real-time trade analysis for clients and also levels, but this was chasing short. It was into basically the Powell podium speech. So right before Powell got up and talked on Tuesday morning, I said shorts needed to be careful, and 1 hour later I noted in my live trading room as well as in the Slack chat workstation that it was a 2.5 standard deviation move in SPY, and it would result in a strong bounce into resistance, and I gave a particular level at the time, which was SPX 3930. So just to show that this was very much my trigger point in regards to bounce and then trounce. So we did get a very nice bounce here at this 38.10 level, if you will, and we went right up into almost 39.30, about $1 shy, before resuming downward. So that proved to be a really good market timing call for clients from the Friday, which was basically the note that we were going to have equity volatility, but not by playing VIX. I was definitely not VIX bullish at the time, and I'll share with you why in a minute. But basically, this did move all the way back down into resistance and then reversed down into Friday. So those were suggested shorts in regards to trading room activity, and they worked out really well. I had also warned clients that in the morning of Thursday, I did not like the tape. I was also referring to some of my risk indicators and had range alert indicators that had been triggering. Last week, they were green, and then little by little by little, they kept falling off and triggering short, anticipating the drop and the volatility that we actually had on the 25th. So for example, although NASDAQ had fallen and SPY with it to a lesser degree, the VIX had not spiked. So this is my Chase Slack channel, which was basically kind of overviewing the shorts that I had recommended for my live trading room: Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Qualcomm, TAN, the solar ETF, Zoom, and Peloton. In particular, I gave levels, Peloton not so much, but Tesla a short price target to 745, and it continued down to 650. Amazon short is a little bit trickier. This is one that I think is going to result in a swing short in time, since there was definitely liquidation going on in the ARK fund, Tesla, and Bitcoin. Tesla dropped 20% by Tuesday morning, and mentioned that this was definitely high risk in the Bitcoin components. In fact, I had warned the prior week that there would be a likely liquidation event in Mara and Riot. So Microsoft exactly tagged my price target of 230. We have not broken that, but if so, I see this heading down as well with Amazon. Apple has gotten to its price target, which I had been talking about for basically a week and a half, 2 weeks. It basically was a monthly resistance at 144, at 135.50. I said it looks like it is absolutely a gorgeous H pattern into 129, 124, and 120. Powell's up, careful shorts. And then everything moved very, very strongly. There was a snap recommendation that did extremely well. I do client requests, Visa, MasterCard, etc. We just, I think, did a great job in timing some really nice shorts that was very specific to tech, and even BABA, which is China tech. I think that's going to be a nice play as well. So I'm looking right now at volatility. So volatility definitely spiked more than 35% on a day when S&P itself only fell about 2.5%. So it is showing some nervousness that's coming into the market. I do update my client Slack workspace with my risk on, risk off indicators. Also provide a lot of macro and intermarket support as to when, themes of rotation, money flow basically are underway. We did have already a strong bond short thesis since August, and then recently said risk reward is for a cover and a strong bounce higher. I also talk about these events of rates and dollar and volatility in my Tuesday macro to micro power hour with Jonathan, and therein we also really hammered the point of rate vol would turn into equity vol, and it did. So now it's time we're going to turn and talk about the dollar, US dollar, and my belief it's going to outperform while reflation trades deflate. We're going to talk about that on Tuesday. We look forward to having you join us. And I invite you to follow me on Twitter and also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be alerted when I do submit these short videos. I also have long webinars of great deep diving value for those who are into really studying a space, whether it be the asset class of SPACs, which I did last Thursday. I have one coming up with Jonathan, which is on the dollar, the US dollar. I'm also obviously working on getting the beta release of the risk indicators, so you have access if you want to join for free for 2 weeks. I'm doing a live trading event on Wednesday, which will include 3 to 4 live trading and then 4 to 5 presentation on how I do this analysis from macro to micro, which is the macro narrative with my intermarket analysis, and then I drill it all down to micro support using technical analysis, unusual option activity, risk indicators, capital deployment. So in either case, I invite you to join, and you can always sign up as well on my website to be alerted to news and events and special promotions. So I look forward to working with you.